from San Francisco, California. This is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. As you can tell by the noise, I am in my car, and it is Thursday, August 10th, 2017, and it's 2:34 p.m. when I'm recording this episode, and it is day 11 of the Dog Days of Podcasting. Attempting to do a show a day for the entire month of August. I'm driving back from Santa Rosa. I got off work early today. I had been on the last couple of days, sometimes when I get up in the morning, well, every day when I get up in the morning, I have to drink my coffee, and when I'm drinking the coffee, I go into my office and / podcast studio and just look at all the latest things online or whatever. I just fart around, just unwind before the day starts. And sometimes I'll get on Craigslist and look for kayak accessories and kayaks for some reason, and whatever, guitars, basses, anything. Well, anyway, I just happened to be looking for, I just typed in Hobie on Craigslist, and up popped a Hobie Livewell, which I had been looking for a Hobie Livewell. You may not be interested in this topic, but if you're not, that's okay. You can, whatever. I'd been looking for a Hobie Livewell for a while now. They are quite expensive, and not only are they expensive, but there's no place locally that sells them. And Amazon has like a 2 to 3 week waiting list, and Hobie has them on back order. And I was on Craigslist, one showed up at a place in Santa Rosa called Wind Toys, and it was a floor model, but it's brand new, but it's just been on their showroom floor, has all the warranty and everything is brand new condition. And if you don't know what a live well is, when you catch bait or when you have live bait, you need a way to keep it alive, and this Hobie Live Well is made for the Hobie kayak, which I happen to have a Hobie Outback, and it fits right into these scupper holes. The scupper holes are these holes on the deck of the kayak where water comes on the deck and it goes down through these holes, so your kayak doesn't fill up with water and you don't sink. Well, this Hobie Live Well has an intake and an outtake hose. Both of those go through the scupper holes on the kayak. I had been talking about building one of these things, and I still may build one. They're a lot cheaper, but it's a lot of work to build one, and with everything I have on my table at the moment, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to be getting one built anytime soon. And I want one of these anyway because they're really cool. Looks like they hold about 8 gallons, and they have 3 rod holders on the back, and it takes a 6-volt battery and has it's just really nice design. It looks super cool. Yeah, so this place called Wind Toys had them for $100 off list. Only problem was I have to drive to Santa Rosa to get it, and it has been on Craigslist for like a week now. Just noticed it 3 days ago, and I called the guy and said, "Hey man, if I gave you my credit card number, would you be able to hold this thing for me?" And the guy was really cool. He goes, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll just hold it for you. What day are you going to come? If you're going to come by the weekend, I will hold it for you." I said, "That would be great." So I got off work a little bit early today because we're doing a small job before we start a bigger job on Monday, and the small job is partial day. So we got off around noon today, and I said, screw it, I'm going to make the drive up to Santa Rosa. It took about an hour and a half to get here, and went and picked up this Hobie Live Well. And while I was there, this place is an exclusive. All they sell is Hobie things. They sell catamarans, Hobie surfboards, Hobie kayaks, Hobie accessories, things like that. While I was there, I picked up a rudder upgrade for my kayak. The money just keeps rolling right. All right, I got a call that came in and it screwed up boss jobs. I don't know if it's I'm going to have to piece it together or something. Make a note to myself. Put it in airport mode when you're recording a show in the car. Anyway, the money just keeps being spent on the kayak obsession. So I can't wait to use this thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go fishing this weekend because I have a gig on Saturday with this band, the Plunkets, which is the original guitar player for LA Guns, Mick Cripps, me. It's got Charlie on drums. It got Kent on guitar. Billy Rowe from the Butlers and Jet Boy also on guitar, and our good friend Patrico, who is the guy who finances the whole thing and is singing. We sing a bunch of fun covers, AC/DC, and maybe some George Thorogood, Cult, things like that. It's just fun, easy covers to do, and it's like a once-a-year thing. Anyway, I have practice with them at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Then we have our annual gig, or semi-annual gig, on Saturday night. Then Sunday I am practicing with the Joan Jett Band, Joan Jett Tribute Band on Sunday. So I'm going to try to go out maybe before that. It's supposed to be windy, so we'll see if I can get out. If I get out, I'm going to use my new Hobie Livewell, and I can't wait. All right, that's a little update. I'm driving back home. I'm going to go home and clean my brushes, my paint brushes, and fix some hot dogs for dinner, easy dinner. They were putting carpet in my upstairs today because the dogs, when they were puppies, destroyed the carpet with their, with their piss. And they're putting new carpet on. Hopefully I'm going to get there after the carpet guys are done, because I don't want to be the guy who has to pay these guys, because I blew all my money on kayak and kayak accessories, if you get my drift. All right, I spun the iTunes wheel, and it came up on a song called Let's Get Rockin', which is a demo. It's a 76 demo. It's from a record, from a bootleg called Van Halen Zero, which are the demos that Van Halen did before they got their record deal. I think Gene Simmons might have produced these things, or he was in the room or something. This song is called Let's Get Rockin'. Thanks for listening to my latest kayak obsession acquisition. Can't wait to go home and just stare at this Hobie Livewell. Only thing I wish it was different about this thing was I wish it was insulated so it would double as a beer cooler, but I can always throw ice in the thing as well and put beer in it. All right. Here's Van Halen. Let's Get Rockin'. We'll talk to you tomorrow with day 12. And thanks for the donations. Please keep the donations coming. Find the show at rockandrollgeek.com. Find me on the Facebook, R&R Geek. Find me on the Instagram, Rock and Roll Geek. Don't ask. Find me on the Twitter, R&R Geek. And send me an email, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com, with your show reviews or dog days of podcasting comments. We will talk to you tomorrow, friends.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.